The kidneys play a vital role in the body, filtering waste and toxins from the blood to keep us healthy. However, certain everyday foods can actually damage the kidneys over time without us realizing it. In this video, I'll be revealing 5 common vegetables that may be harming your kidneys. But first, let's talk about why kidney health is so important. The kidneys filter about 200 quarts of blood daily, removing waste and excess fluid to be excreted as urine. When the kidneys aren't working properly, waste builds up in the blood. This can lead to kidney disease, kidney failure, and even the need for dialysis or a kidney transplant. Chronic kidney disease affects around 15% of adults globally. It often has no symptoms in early stages, meaning damage can occur without our knowledge. The most common causes are high blood pressure and diabetes, but diet also plays a major role. Eating the wrong foods regularly can create extra strain on the kidneys. Once kidney function drops below 15%, it is considered kidney failure. This is a dangerous point, where dangerous levels of fluids and waste accumulate. The only treatments at this stage are dialysis or a kidney transplant. Both options require major lifestyle adjustments and medical care. Dialysis involves hooking patients up to a blood filtration machine 3 to 4 times per week for 3 to 4 hours per session. The machine filters the blood to do what the kidneys no longer can. This is necessary to stay alive, but reduces quality of life. A kidney transplant involves major surgery and taking anti-rejection medication daily. Even with a transplant, the kidneys may only work for 10 to 20 years. The takeaway is that we need to be proactive about kidney health before it declines too far. Making smart dietary choices to avoid harming this vital organ should be a top priority. Next, I'll reveal 5 surprising vegetables that may actually be damaging your kidneys. Vegetable number 1. Potatoes. Potatoes are one of the most popular vegetables worldwide, beloved for their versatility and carb-rich comfort. However, regular potato consumption may harm the kidneys over time. Potatoes contain a high amount of potassium, and potassium increases kidney strain. Healthy kidneys can handle potassium just fine, but kidneys weakened by diabetes, hypertension, or existing damage have trouble clearing excess potassium from the blood. This causes a dangerous buildup of potassium that can disrupt heart rhythm. In fact, kidney disease patients are typically advised to limit potassium from all sources, including fruits and vegetables. One medium potato contains nearly 900 milligrams of potassium, around 20% of the recommended daily amount. Potatoes also contain moderate amounts of phosphorus, another mineral that is difficult for damaged kidneys to remove. High phosphorus leads to bone disorders and cardiovascular disease. Occasional potatoes are no problem, but making them a regular habit can tax fragile kidneys. It's best to limit potato intake to 2 to 3 times per week at most. Sweet potatoes are slightly better, containing less potassium and more beneficial vitamins and antioxidants. But all potato varieties should be eaten sparingly for ideal kidney health. Vegetable number 2. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are arguably the most popular vegetable thanks to their versatility and rich nutritional profile. However, tomatoes may be damaging for those prone to kidney stones. Tomatoes contain a high amount of oxalates, a compound that can bind with calcium to form kidney stones. The oxalic acid crystals are painful and difficult for the body to pass naturally. Over time, they accumulate in the kidneys, contributing to the formation of kidney stones. Those already diagnosed with kidney stones are typically advised to limit high oxalate foods like tomatoes. But even those without a history of kidney stones may be at risk from regularly consuming tomatoes. One study found men who ate diets high in oxalates had a higher likelihood of developing calcium oxalate kidney stones than those who consumed lower levels. Other research has connected eating tomatoes 2 to 3 times per week with a modestly increased risk of stones. Tomatoes are nutritious, but should be eaten in moderation for optimal kidney health and kidney stone prevention. Cherry tomatoes and tomato sauce appear to be lower in oxalates than raw whole tomatoes, so those formats may be smarter choices for regular use. Vegetable number 3. Beets. Vibrant beetroot is hailed for its earthy, sweet flavor and deep pink hue. But beets may contribute to kidney stones over time. Like tomatoes, beets are high in oxalates, so regular consumption can lead to a buildup of painful calcium oxalate crystals. One study found that patients eating high oxalate diets excreted 41% more oxalate in their urine than those eating lower amounts. For kidney stone formers, the highest oxalate foods doubled their risk. Beets are also very high in potassium, which we learned can burden already damaged kidneys. 1 cup of boiled beets has over 500 milligrams potassium. Occasionally, enjoying beets is unlikely to cause harm, but kidney experts advise limiting oxalate-rich foods to 2 to 3 servings per week. Prioritize mixing beets with lower oxalate vegetables to reduce risk. Roasting or boiling beets may also decrease oxalates versus eating them raw. Vegetable number 4, spinach. Popeye gulped down canned spinach for strength, but this leafy green may not be doing your kidneys any favors. Raw spinach packs an oxalate content so high that kidney stone formers are typically advised to avoid it entirely. Boiling spinach reduces the oxalate content by 30 to 40%. However, cooked spinach still contains very high amounts compared to other greens. One study found that consuming 1 serving of cooked spinach daily increased oxalate excretion by 20% compared to eating none. Participants who further added a serving of raw spinach saw their oxalate excretion jump 44%. Like tomatoes and beets, spinach-derived oxalates can accumulate as crystals, pave the way for kidney stones. The potassium content is also extremely high, with nearly 800 milligrams in a cooked cup of spinach. Occasionally, cooked spinach in a kidney-friendly diet is likely okay, but regularly indulging in raw spinach salads or smoothies could be damaging long-term for your kidney health. Prioritize lower oxalate greens like lettuce, cucumber, and bok choy instead. Vegetable number 5, celery. Crunchy hydrating celery seems like an ideal vegetable choice for staying healthy, but its surprisingly high oxalate content can spell trouble for the kidneys when eaten regularly. Both the stems and leaves of celery contain oxalates, which bind to calcium to form kidney stones. 1 stalk of celery packs around 10 milligrams of oxalate. Over time, these oxalates accumulate in kidneys as painful calcium oxalate crystals. In fact, one study found that consuming just 1 stalk of celery daily for a week increased participants' urinary oxalate levels by an average of 8%. 4 stalks daily boosted levels by 12%. For those prone to kidney stones, celery in soups, stews, juices, and salads could significantly increase future risk. Additionally, celery is very high in sodium. For those with kidney disease, too much sodium can cause fluid retention and swelling. So while hydrating, celery may not be an ideal choice for this population. To support kidney health, limit high oxalate celery to 1 or 2 per week. Opt for lower oxalate veggies like carrots, cucumbers, and bell peppers more frequently instead. In closing, several seemingly healthy vegetables can actually strain the kidneys and promote kidney damage over time. The main culprits are high amounts of oxalates, potassium, sodium, and phosphorus. These compounds cause extra work for the kidneys, forcing them to work overtime to filter excess minerals. In those with existing kidney disease, this added strain speeds the decline of kidney function. And for healthy people, it increases the long-term odds of developing chronic kidney disease. The top 5 offenders I covered were potatoes, tomatoes, beets, spinach, and celery. Their high nutritional value made them staple vegetables for many people. But for optimal kidney health, they may be best limited to 1 to 2 times per week. Of course, for those already dealing with kidney disease, these vegetables may need more strict limitation or avoidance. Always consult your doctor or dietitian about the best diet for your individual kidney issues. There are still plenty of vegetable options to build a kidney-friendly diet around. Focus on leafy greens like lettuce, bok choy, and arugula, which are lower in oxalates. Prioritize cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and kale for key nutrients without straining kidneys. Root vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and parsnips can provide vitamins and minerals while being gentler on your kidneys than regular potatoes. Onions and cabbage family vegetables are also great choices. Aim for a diverse diet built around these kidney-protective vegetables, plus fruits, whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats. Stay well hydrated every day, get good control of blood pressure, and manage diabetes if present. Follow your doctor's advice for managing any existing kidney issues. With a little awareness, you can still enjoy all the nutritional benefits of vegetables. If you found this video helpful, please like and share it so others can learn how to build a kidney-friendly diet as well. Consider subscribing to my channel for more tips soon on fighting kidney disease and optimizing overall health through smart nutrition. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.